Viewers, I'm going to try and get a signal into this thing now. There's some real tests going on. I have got a BNC to RCA adapter plug somewhere. I can put in this to plug an ordinary RCA cable into it. It's going to bloody find it. I know I've got one, so I'll go for a quick search. If I can't find it, I'm going to have to botch a bit of wire in there to get me by just for the test. But I'll get an AV signal for best picture performance so I can determine the condition of the tube and see what the picture's really like. Anyway, hey cat, are you not going to piss on this one, cat? Okay viewers, I've got the volume up flat out, the master manual override flat out. Check it, let's speak. That's some cool sound. So the sound is working very well. The picture's not much bleeding. Doesn't sound too bad. Better turn this back down before I deafen myself. You got this option. Turn it back up. Anyway, I can do some adjustments on the colour a little bit. It's got preview and it's got normal. Preset switch. Interesting. N. I turned N off, whatever the N function there did. It's better. The focus is a little bit out. I'll have to do some touching up. The convergence has drifted a little bit too. But there's no drifting. No, I think that might be on full brightness. I can't tell what it's doing, so it doesn't give me an OSD for this. Look at that. Check out the bleeding there. That's flat out brightness. That's stupid. Very, very, very bright. I don't think it's actually too bad, you know, this thing. It's actually pretty good. It's not bad. Okay, the tuning is a bit of a I have to find out what that does. I've got the manual override for the controls. That's a bit dicky. Ooh, dirty pots. That's your sharpness. Master volume override. A bit of bleeding there. A bit of a play around with it to get it to work. There it seems not so bad. If I turn this up flat out on this control, that's the contrast. That's the brightness. This must be the contrast. It's got to be. That's contrast. A bit of touching up the door, I think, with a bit of bleeding there. Okay, it sets it when I close that door. I've got here headphone volume, headphone 1, headphone 2, and then a big, large audio jacks, not the little 3.5mm ones, so the next size up. Tells you what it's doing. Got this little thing here, must be for VCR or something. Interesting. They all work. Balance, that's kind of cool. And there's a bit of touching up this one. Anyway, it's a bit smelly. I love that vintage smell coming off this thing, I tell you. Lovely smell. Now, what the heck I did not have a RCA jack to 3.5, well, the RCA audio, the RCA this to BNC, like I thought I had. It's an F-type connector on the other end. So I've used some alligator clips and jumped it on to the converter, then in the back. But it works quite well. Just got to do some touching up to get the picture really, really good. There you are. TV works well. Channels, not going to take it, it's on AV. But it still gives you the display there though. You are, Chef. I find out how to do this tuning. That tuning's a bit of a nuisance. Yeah, it's very dirty, that one. That's going to need some contact cleaner. Yeah, borderline. you have to do some cleaning on that controls, but it works quite well. Alright, time for a dust out, I think. Anyway, it's pretty damn good. The bit of dust behind this glass, that's going to make the picture a bit ruined. I'll get this glass off and polish it before I give it another test. You want a good reference to get the best possible picture out of your old TV. That looks pretty good. That's what the door closed, the sun's shining on the screen. As a test wet back those days, and the especially with projection TVs have bright lights shining at the screen. See what it looks like. And that's the IR receiver there. I'll get the remote and give the remote a quick test. Throw back some batteries at it. There we are. There's our remote. Yep, mute. Fades out. Cool, I like that. Yep, it all works. You gotta love not having an OSD, eh? That's cool. Got the VTR function on it. Not sure what that does. Like that stereo mode. I guess too. A light not coming on. Power off. That one remote. Interesting. Might be button cleaning, I think. Restore. Ends normal. Okay, that restores it. 60 timer. Then you go to bed. Okay, there's an OSD. So that's what the end does. It restores everything to default. I've always wondered what the bloody end button did in these Panasonic TV remotes. So if I reset the master controls again, dirty old thing. A bit of an exercise. Get that thing going. A bit touchy. Not too bad though. Alright, I'm going to pull the glass off and give it all a good clean behind there. Man, this thing has really good sound, I can tell you. Really good sound. It's just how you build a TV with good sound, and those stupid sound bars they get with the cheap plastic flat panel crap. There's our speakers with a tweeter, and in that hole there's an acoustic carpet for a proper sound experience. Some nice speakers. They get speakers like this for TVs nowadays, especially not built in. See the acoustic carpet in there. And that's a separate speaker enclosure bolted to the cabinet, as you can see from the back. That's how you bloody do it. That's how you get good sound. Anyway, let's give this screen protector a good clean. I can see a lot of dust and crap behind there. Nice and clean, look at that. Put the glass off. They clean up quite well. Good sound. It's a random song, jamming song I got off YouTube. I quite like that song. Anyway, I don't let it go any more than 10 seconds for copyright reasons. But yeah, apparently you can legally get away with just under 10 seconds of a song you can play in a video and get away with it, so. Now I got some cleaning up of dust to do in there, but it should be alright. Probably should have done that last after I dusted it out with the air anyway. I can always take that off again, these will slide off. There's a bit of a trick to them, but lucky they didn't break. Once I get them off once, they go back on again easily. That cleaned up very well, I'm happy with that. Anyway. Clean the glass and the face of the CRT, it's never ever been touched. It does make a difference to improve the picture, because there was at least bloody 30 years of dust. No, it's 87, so it's about 27 years old. 27 years of dust behind there. So, that's better. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.